Have you been told to grip your butt cheek yet?
Not in pole.
I'm not good enough to be a stripper.
We wish we were strippers. We get inspired by strippers. They're incredible people.
The more like progressive you get, you do have to slightly wear less clothing, but it's not like inappropriate, it's just shorter shorts.
Yeah, you literally cannot stick to the pole unless you have less clothing.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you were swimming in the Olympics, you wouldn't be like, could you just wear a baggier top? You'd be like, ugh.
I mean, if that could fund me through uni, that would be great, but it can't. You need to be really, really talented to actually strip and pole dance for money.
You know what they say? If you can do something well, don't do it for free.
I did actually rip a shirt off in the last performance.
You did.
I'm a stripper, just pole dancers aren't.
We're women.
Yeah.
So true.
So not
you can't
true.
pole dance anymore now that that's said that.
We have some incredible boys.
My boyfriend even said the other day he wants to start pole dancing.
Most of the time, it's actually easier for guys to pole dance. Because like,
You have very strong arms, and then just naturally, like, you've got like...
You know, like when we do joint socials,
Yeah.
and we'll go out somewhere that's got a pole in it, and the other sports team will be like, oh yeah, I can do that, and they'll just do something, and like they'll invert, and you're just there like,
yes.
It is, yeah.
I once heard a popping noise and I got very scared.
After my first ever pole class, like I woke up the next day and every muscle in my body hurt.
It's not that painful when you're doing it, it's just when you get off, that's when it hurts.
It's just the same as doing a few reps at the gym
Yeah.
and like burning your arms out a little bit.
You get something called pole hickeys, which is
Oh yeah.
great when your leg gets stuck to the pole and then it looks like someone's been sucking on your inner thigh, which I would prefer, to be honest.
No. Last week I did was it a invert and farted really loudly. That was pretty sexy.
I don't look sexy when I do it. I just pull this sort of like face and...
One of my boobs just kind of popped out of my sports bra, and Anna was just stood there like watching me, and I was like, I'm stuck, and she was just there, like, your nips out as well.
No, I think pole dancing makes you sexy, if you want it to.
Everyone's sexy in their own way.
Everyone is sexy.
You don't have to be sexy to do pole dancing.
But it is preferred.
I mean,
That's my personal. Well, that's actually very interesting. We just learned that we're technically not a sport, but we get all the advantages of being a sport
because we're
without doing any of the stuff that sports need to do.
Yeah, it is a sport.
It is a sport.
It's really fucking hard. Just
so-
try it.
It's so hard.
It's not in the Olympics yet.
Not yet, but soon. And the viewership will spike dramatically.
And I
It's
have to think
competitive
about-
as well, like you can have pole dancing competitions and stuff like that.
Something said it was a real sport, didn't it?
The
sport. Man.
The sport man has said.
Yeah, the sport wizard said it's a real sport.
This is so not true. It's empowering.
If you think it's degrading to women, you're probably degrading women.
I've never seen so many girls be so body positive and happy and
know.
like proud of themselves.
I feel like I don't think that anybody can tell a person, no matter what gender they are, what is degrading to them.
Yeah.
I think it's very actually offensive to decide what is degrading to people.
And men, like, where are the men mentioned in that question? Like, if it's degrading for women, then it should be for men as well. I think that should be, but it's not degrading to anyone.
This is shady. You can never book out the studio because of pole dancing, and yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's probably true. We use it though. We use it for
Do
good.
it every
It's a good cause.
No.
And usually, like, if people come in, we're pretty good at taking down the poles quickly.
It's
We're not the ones
schedule.
running it, we
Yeah.
need to build
It's not our fault. It's the committee's fault. It's fine.
No offense to me.
Oh, that is actually so true. Oh,
I feel really like called out
Yeah.
on that. Damn it.
What's your favourite armpit?
Armpit.
Armpit.
What's your favourite armpit? Oh, when you're doing like
When you're doing armpit holds, yeah.
Did you?
This one.
I prefer my right side to do things on.
yes. No, there is definitely a side that you prefer to do things on.
I've never been asked to grip anything with my armpit.
Grip your hip.
Grip.
Have you been
Grip.
told to grip your butt cheek yet?
Not in pole. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, we are.
That's
We are,
exactly right.
totally.
That's why we're doing this. As
I
well.
mean, you're watching the video right now.
I don't do it for attention.
No, I do it because I like it.
But the thing is, I'm too scared to perform, so I'm probably not actually doing it for attention.
I am.
I-
100%.
Definitely not.
Wasn't given enough attention as a kid. I'm making up for it.
I just think it's cool. I'm not doing it to like, oh, I want to get those likes on Instagram or whatever.
I don't think it matters like what you're doing it for.
Exactly.
'Cause I'm like, if you want to do it for attention, that's fine. But I feel like you get a lot of self-fulfillment from it.
I mean, I get bruises every time I've done it.
So we're doing it right.
Yay!
Is that like on your crotch when you've been doing one of those swingy things? You know, the swingy thing?
Yeah.
You've definitely not been doing it right, because that means you've really hurt yourself.
You come looking like you've been in an abusive relationship.
I'd come home with like bruises, like black and blue all down my arm. And now I think my body's got a bit more sort of just ready for it. I don't look like a bruised peach anymore. I feel like one, but I don't
Oh,
look
yeah.
like one, that's the point.
The more you do it, the less bruises you get. So I think the more that you do a move,
Your
then
skin kind of
your
gets
skin
used to it. It kind of toughens up a little bit.
It doesn't look that hard. What's it?
Point. Hold
What's
on.
hard?
That's because I'm behind a table.
I'll give it a go and then tell me how you think.
I actually agree with that. I don't think it looks that hard, but it really fucking is.
What's hard is to make it look not hard.
If you think it doesn't look hard, try it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then you might love it, and it'll be great.
Join Paul.